Who is your favorite Ramayana character? Yes.
Character, that's a difficult one. I love them all, but I think I would love to, if I have to think of one that I have to really identify with, who I should rather not identify with, but try to, I would say Bharata. Because Bharata is a less spoken character here in the Ramayana, but he had the most difficult time. He sat, there was no iPhones there was no way of getting messages, where his brother is, whether he's coming back, whether he was killed, nothing. And he sat with faith for 14 years, just administrating the kingdom on the behalf of his brother. And he lived basically like a renunciate, like a hermit. He didn't even live in Ayodhya. He lived in a place called Nandigram, outside of Ayodhya. And he wore bark garments and he ate very little, just berries and whatever was available. And he waited.
And he wasn't married either, right?
He was married, but I don't think he was worried about all that. I mean, I don't know exactly. I can't remember where his wife or wives were at that time. But I think he was. But even then, his first dharma or his first priority was his brother, like whatever his brother had told him. That's an ideal disciple. And I think that is a disciple with surrender. And in no way I can say I'm there yet. Because I actually recently had an incident. Amma told me to do something. And even then, even after so many years, I waited. I waited about a week before I took action on this particular thing. And after I took action, I realized, how essential it was to follow. Amma is showing us every day, how important it is to follow her teaching, that she's connected at the source. So if we try to become more like Bharata, if we try to embody the principle, then maybe at some point we may be very far off. At least in my case, I can tell you I'm very far off from that surrender. But he had that surrender because he didn't know where anyone was. And still, he had faith that he was going to come back. He gave him his word. He's going to come back. He's going to come back.
He persevered through that. That's beautiful. It's actually nice to aspire to somebody who is a perfect devotee than aspiring to Rama, who is obviously perfect on all levels.
Yes.
It's much more humble and maybe realistic too.
Yeah, even that is quite a distance for me at least to cover, even to get to that level. But Rama is a different level, like Amma.